What's up, YouTube? Coming at you this time with a video response for Mrdeermaster's giveaway. Mrdeermaster is just an incredibly talented young man, and he's making incredibly awesome custom knives, guys. The only thing I have of his is I bought some of his lanyard beads and put them on this Cobra Stitch bracelet here. These are made from 308 brass, and he just did a fantastic job on those. But when his videos come up, I watch them immediately. His knives are just awesome. They're users, full height convex grind, incredible scales, 154 cm and high carbon steels, you know, both stainless and high carbon. So he knows what's up, and he's wise beyond his years. But he's doing a generous giveaway, and you guys have to go sub Mrdeermaster, and you ought to do your own VR too and get in on it, show him some support. But guys, he wants you to do basically 2 shout outs and then a knife tip, whether it's sharpening or knife making. So thanks for including the non-knife makers, buddy, and appreciate that. Basically, my tip I'll do first, and then I'll do my shout-outs. My tip is going to be get a strop and get good stropping compound. The box you see back here is full of wasted money. You have 2 Porter cables, the rim oil, the flits, and this stone. They're not wasted money. But you have 2 Porter cables, 2 Craftsman, and 2 from Harbor Freight. And while not a lot individually, that adds up to, you know, 15-20 bucks of wasted money. These do not work well. They work better than just plain leather, and yes, they do remove little tiny particles of steel, but even the more aggressive black by Craftsman does not work that well. Now, the stuff that they make for knives is going to work much better for you. And the one that I found that is working just absolutely great for me is Bark River Green and Black. A lot of good recommendations out there on this stuff. It is expensive. Mrdeermaster actually told me that the Stropman's compound is really great too, so I could have saved some money there and probably still had great stuff made for knives, but this is what I bought. So on this strop I have 2 sides, and I've put black and green, and then on this strop, which is by 421 Tigers, great strop, guys, this one has green also. And I will be doing a full review on this really soon. I just wanted to make sure I used it quite a bit first, and I'll tell you this, it's the best strop I've ever used. This is the thickness of the leather you can see there compared to, this is a DMT strop, the first one I ever got before I started making my own, and then before I got this badass one from my buddy. You can see the thinness of that leather. I mean, I don't even know if you're going to see that at all on camera or not, but you know, this level of thinness has almost no give for sharpening, for stropping convex knives. So anyway, my tip is definitely get good quality compound, don't waste your money, and get a strop, and your finishing on your edges will be just beyond what you had without a strop. It truly takes them to the next level. If you like seeing people shave hair and cut paper on YouTube, strop your edge, you'll get a better edge. Alright, so my 2 shout outs. First shout out is going to be Evcrawfish, guys. Evcrawfish is under 300 subs. He deserves every sub he can get because his work is just awesome. He's doing a lot of really great tutorials. He doesn't just show his knives he's made, and with the theme of Mrdeermaster's giveaway, you know, being so sharing with information and the way good knife makers do, they help each other out and they share all their knowledge. And guys, you couldn't get enough demand. You couldn't have enough custom knives to meet the demand. Guys like knives, and they'll continue to buy knives. So I love the knife makers that are sharing, and this guy's very sharing. He gives tutorials on all kinds of cool stuff. And the main one I wanted to mention is the fact that this Bark River that came to me on trade was very loose in its sheath before. And he threw a video up. It happened to be just a couple days after I got the knife in, and it was on wet molding a leather sheath. So I've wet molded this sheath now, and I mean, it's not as tight as Kydex, but you know, it's not coming out of there. Before, you could kind of just jiggle it like this and it would come right out. So the wet forming has done a fantastic job. I'll shut up. Hope you can hear that clicking in. I even wet formed my fire steel a little bit. I had to carve that just to get it to fit, but that's another story. Anyway, guys, get over to Evcrawfish and definitely sub him up. Really, really great things to come, I'm sure, from him, and his knives are just awesome. The other shout out I'm going to do is going to be Super C Richards. And guys, Super C, just one of the nicest guys on YouTube. Super cool dude. And he's only been making knives for a few months, but already he's just doing wicked work. He's got a lot of knives finished already that he shows off in some of his vids, and man, great job, buddy. Just looking really, really good, Chuck. So definitely get over there, guys, and sub Chuck too. And then just a little bonus mention here. I want to mention this patch from Voices of Defense, guys. If you're not subbed to them, get over there and sub them as well. Young guy, entrepreneur, doing great things for the gun world, supports Second Amendment rights, and everybody should get over there and buy one of these patches and show George some support. And they're only $10. They're huge. They have a Velcro backing. They're super nice, and what they say means just as much as how good they look. It means more than how good they look. So very cool. Get over there and check that out, guys. I got mine in the other day, and I'm stoked. I'm going to put it right on my backpack, but hope this didn't go too long. I hope everybody stayed through the end and caught all that. And Mr. Mrdeermaster, thanks, buddy, for doing a generous giveaway. And I'm sure you will get a zillion responses. So keep up the great work, buddy. Everybody go check out all these subs. I'll put the links below. Thanks for watching.